बदलूराम का बदन जमीन के नीचे है, हमें उसका राशन मिलता है। शाबाश हालेलुया, हमें उसका राशन मिलता है। So basically it's a very simple song. এটা আমাদের regimental song বলি আমরা। We sing it like an anthem at the end of any regimental function. And basically it is to remember a battle that was fought, the Battle of Kohima. আর ওই ব্যাটলেতে কি হয়, ওই ব্যাটলেতে কি হয়, there is one of our companies which was fighting of the 1st Battalion. So they were in a siege by the Japanese. So at that time they withstood that siege for almost 40 plus days. And people wonder that how did they survive this siege? কি করে থাকলো এতদিন ধরে, without any resupply of ammunition, food, logistics, whatever, etc. So ammunition and all, of course, they were stocked with what they were and all kinds of reserves. So they were fighting back the Japanese continuously, and ultimately that is the point what Slim has written also, the point from which they turned defeat into victory, because the Japanese had pushed till this point, and from here the defeat of the Allies gets turned into victory and the Japanese get pushed back from this Battle of Kohima. But how do they manage without food, without a resupply of food? So there was this quartermaster who kept stocking.
Sudipta, I'm sorry to interrupt you, General. Sudipta, the quartermaster in a battalion or in any army formation is supposed to take care of logistics. সোলজাররা কি খাবে, কি কোথা থেকে খাবার আসবে, হ্যাঁ। So that is the job of the quartermaster Havildar.
So the quartermaster of this company, he kept stocking the company, keeping in mind the role of in the number of people who are there. So the song goes like this: Badularam is the name of the soldier. Ka badan zameen ke niche hai. That means he is no more. He lies buried over there. Zameen ke niche hai. Hame uska ration milta hai. Because the quartermaster continued to stock in his name, because he did not know that he's buried. Shabash hallelujah, thank God. Shabash hallelujah, hame uska ration milta hai. So in short, that is it. That Badularam lies buried over there, and we thank God for it, and we thank Badularam for it, that we continue to get his rations, survive to fight back the enemy, and turn defeat into victory. So in short, that is what the sense of this song that Srijan was, Badularam ka badan. This is our Assam Regiment regimental song. It's a very touching song, and when it is sung, in that rhythm, with the stamping of the feet.
Let's
জন্য সাহা, এটা শুনতে শুনতে আমার মনে হচ্ছে যে এই আপনাদের সেনাবাহিনীর জীবনে এই যে যুদ্ধ গোলাগুলি ছাড়াও এই যে ইমোশন থাকে, এই যে পরস্পরের সঙ্গে যে সম্পর্ক আপনাদের তৈরি হয়, এগুলোর কথা কিন্তু অন্তত আমাদের দেশে খুব বেশি করে বাইরে আসে না। আমাদের দেশে একটা যুদ্ধ যখন হয় তখনই আমরা খুব ঝাঁপিয়ে পড়ে দেশপ্রেমে আপ্লুত হয়ে পড়ি, কিন্তু সাধারণভাবে পশ্চিমের অনেক দেশে যে এই যে মিলিটারির যে কালচার, সেটা বহু লোকে জানে, সেটাকে তার সঙ্গে সম্পর্কে জানতে পারে, তার সম্পর্কে জানাতে পারে অন্য লোককে, সেটা আমাদের দেশে নেই। এই বিষয়ে একটু আমি আপনার ভাবনাটা জানতে চাই। এটা কি মিলিটারি কি এগিয়ে আসে না, নাকি আমাদের মিডিয়া বা আমাদের সমাজ এতটা চায় না, এটা কেন?
That's a very, very good question you're asking, in fact. And I'm tempted to quote from 2016, আমাদের platinum jubilee হয়েছিল, 75 years of Assam Regiment. তো ওখানে we had 75 years celebrations. Besides, we also had some color presentation. ওই সময়, and I'm naming the journalist, আমাদের Times of India তে ছিলেন ওই সময় জয়ন্ত, কলকাতা based.
হ্যাঁ, জয়ন্ত গুপ্ত।
Exactly. So I had invited Jayanto. So Jayanto came there, and believe me, we hardly met in that duration, although he was there. Jayanto just melted into the crowd. And after that, after 4 days, I saw a wonderful piece which he put out, and that exactly says what you're saying. And he wrote that piece which spoke about the making of a soldier. And you could see how emotional he felt when he saw young recruits who were under training in the center, two old veterans. There was one veteran that time who had just turned 100 years old. Nagaland থেকে ভদ্রলোক এসেছিলেন, 100 বছর, just he had just a little over 100. উনি ওখানে এসে, he was part of all the celebrations, attending the parade and all that, and obviously he was a star attraction over there, 100 বছর. So he could see the spread and the kind of spirit and the kind of bonding and that high josh, as you are saying. And then he could sense it. Amna, in many ways, because we grow up in that, in many ways we sort of take it for granted. But I can imagine if you felt it right away. Sujan is talking about it. If you saw it, and like Jayanto saw it that time from outside, you feel it very differently, and you could see that he had felt it much more perhaps than what I was sensing it, because we were sort of part of it. And here he was watching it from outside, and he was wondering, oh my God. And then he told me that probably this is what makes even a thing like supreme sacrifice